Hi, it's Clayton from Australian Direct. I'd like to show you the Matson 75 amp hour power pack. Now these portable power systems are fantastic. No longer is it the way to go of putting a second battery under the bonnet of your vehicle which can't be moved, or if you switch vehicles you have to sell it with the vehicle. People are now opting for portable battery systems. You simply put them in the back of your vehicle or whatever you're carrying them in. You can take them out into the campground, you can take your fridge over to the campfire spot and sit there and drink your beers all day and run off your battery system. Now, inside of this unit is a 75 amp hour AGM battery. Now, AGM batteries are designed to go on rough terrain, so the cells won't break down because they're encased in a glass matting. They're also a deep cycling battery which is designed to be drained over a long period of time. If you look after the battery, you can expect between 5 and 7 years running time. Now let's have a look at some of the features of this unit. Here you'll see the digital display which is built in, which is quite nifty. It will show your battery voltage. It'll also show the output current, so it'll show you how much power the device you've got plugged in is drawing, which is excellent for working out how long the battery pack's going to last. You can set your battery type, and then you've got a battery capacity selector. So for smaller batteries you can set the battery capacity, and for any batteries over 60 amp hour, such as this one which is 75, you'll set it to 60 amp hours. These packs come complete with a 75 amp hour battery. Over to the right hand side you'll see you have a cigarette lighter socket. You also have a 2 amp USB socket, which is great because the 2 amp sockets will charge your iPads and your more high powered tablets and smartphones, and that's got a switch to switch it on and off. And on the right here you have a Hella or a Merit socket, which is like the cigarette lighter socket, but it's got a better connection and it can carry more power. You also have an input for a special charger if need be, but most of the time you're going to charge through the 50 amp Anderson plug. Now this Anderson plug can be used as an input for charging, also as an output, and it can even be used for both at the same time. So you can charge and discharge from any of the plugs or sockets on this unit at the same time. On the top of the unit you'll see a nice comfortable carry handle for moving it around. On each side of the unit you'll see there's a tie down point which you can use for tying the unit down. I'm going to talk about charging and how long devices will run on average from this unit, because it's the most commonly asked question out there. So this is a 75 amp unit, and all 12 volt devices will draw current, which we call amps per hour or amp hours. So just in theory, if you think of 75 amps like 75 litres of water, if you had a light that drew, say, 1 amp per hour, in theory, this should last 75 hours before it goes flat. To give you an idea with the 75 amp hour unit when it comes to running fridges, this will run a fridge up to about 80 litres for a day, and fridges from 30 to 55 litres should get a day and a half to maybe 2 days depending on the temperature outside. So I'm going to talk about charging systems now and the different ways you can do that and different applications. All of the charging happens with this unit through the 50 amp Anderson plug, and a common question is, can I be running a device off of the unit and charging at the same time? And the answer is yes. Now all of the charging happens through the 50 amp Anderson plug on the side, and the first option is charging with a battery charger. Now here I'm showing the Matson Infinite charger, which has an Anderson plug included, but the chargers that we offer may change over time, subject to availability. Now to charge up from mains, simply you'd plug the battery charger into the power point, and you'd plug into the Anderson plug, and the unit's charging. Once it's charged, the charger will keep the unit completely full and won't overcharge your battery, so it's ready for use next time. This is great for people who are perhaps driving for a day, stopping for a few hours here and there, and at the end of the day go to their hotel room and want to just charge the battery pack up for the next day. So this is the first option and a really great way to use the pack. One of the most popular ways of charging this pack is via an in-vehicle charging kit. Now an in-vehicle charging kit will allow the pack to be charged from your vehicle's alternator while you're driving. Everything you need is included in this pack, and is an optional add-on. This is the brains behind the charging kit. This is called a voltage sensitive relay. Now what the voltage sensitive relay does is it will detect when the starting battery in your vehicle is fully charged, and once it is charged it will connect the portable battery pack, and this will charge from your vehicle's alternator. Once you switch the vehicle off, this will disconnect the two, meaning that if you drain this pack completely, you can still start your car, no problems at all. What I'd like to do now is show you what's in the vehicle charging kit pack, just give you a quick idea of how it works. But of course, For more information, you're best to order the system, and if you need any help, you can read the instructions or give us a call. In the kit, you've got a long lead. This lead has an Anderson plug on the end. So you'd start at the back of the vehicle or in the back of the ute, and you'd run this cable up under the bonnet till it comes out where your vehicle starting battery is. There's a fuse included. This will make sure that if there's a short in the cable or any electrical problems, you won't have any cable burnout. That's a really safe feature, and a lot of packs don't include this. You'll secure the cable using the zip ties included in the pack, and you've also got all of the terminals you need and heat shrink. And then the little voltage sensitive relay we spoke about before is essentially connected to the starting battery, so the cable goes via the fuse from the starting battery into the voltage sensitive relay, connects into this cable which runs down to the back of the vehicle. Plug your battery pack into this charging kit and you're away. Now in most vehicles the pack will charge from flat in 2 to 3 hours maximum. Last but not least is of course solar panels, such as our kick-ass solar panels. Now I've actually designed the kick-ass panels by taking all the panels on the market and taking all of the good features and out-engineering all of the bad features. So these are a really great panel available on the website. Now this is an Anderson plug, it's already regulated, it can't overcharge the pack. And you simply plug it into the Anderson plug and your pack's charging. So in a typical installation, solar panel, battery pack, and the fridge is connected to the battery pack. Now depending on the size of the fridge is the size of the solar panel, but to give you a rough guide, 30, 40 litre fridge, 100 watt panel, 150 watt panel is good for up to say a 60 litre fridge, 80 litre fridges and above, 200 watt panel, and 100 litre fridges or 110 litre fridges and above, you can go up to our 300 watt panel. Now you can use all of these different charging systems I've spoken about in conjunction with each other. You could have the pack charging while you're driving, and then when you get to camp you could plug in your solar panel, or you could use your battery charger when you get the battery at home to keep it fully charged, or you could just buy one of the items. This power pack really is the perfect accessory for your portable fridges, lighting, air compressors, any 12 volt application you may need. Now if you've got any questions, please feel free to look up to the top of the page you're on now where you'll find our phone number. You can give us a call. We've got people standing by to help you with your questions, and you can also drop us an email. Australian Direct are specialists when it comes to portable fridges, solar panels, battery systems, charging, anything you need. We're more than happy to help. Thanks for watching.